Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for November 28th through the December 4th. Let's get started. Now Virgo, this is for all Virgos. This is general read, so it may not resonate with all of you, but if it doesn't, um, feel free to check your other placements. Okay, your rising, your moon, your Venus, even your Mars. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the blessings of the universe, what they have in store for you, how they're trying to help aid you to get in alignment with being able to conquer your challenges, um, and what you need to focus on to help get you through the energy throughout the week, okay? What we have for Virgo is, what does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. Listen, with that being said, they're wanting you to find out what is it that really truly stabilizes you. What makes you feel whole and complete? Okay? They want you to focus on that and then free yourself to manifest your heart's desires. You're Be free. Just understand that that is the goal this week, is to figure out what makes you tick, what makes you happy. And with this next card, past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more. It is releasing. It is entirely important for you to speak to people about how you are feeling. These feelings may be something that's completely opposite of what you're actually going through. Like, you could have been provided for all your life. Your parents were very supportive, and then you end up marrying someone who is equally as supportive, but you still feel you have abandonment issues or something like that. And you're like, why do I feel that way when I've never been abandoned? I've never been a risk of me being abandoned or anything of that magnitude. Yet there's a feeling, a deep fear within me. I feel very insecure within everything. I feel unstable within all of the things that's going on in my life. That would be a past life emotion. And they're asking you to express more. It is releasing. And even past life emotion could even involve a situation that you're actually in. A lot of times we have not worked through our issues. And this is coming up this week for you, that it's an issue that you need to address at this time. Because if it's a past energy, first of all, it creates depression, right? Future energy, it creates anxiety. Now, if living in the present moment, this is a time where you can actually choose happiness. And you choose happiness, you create a habit of choosing happiness. You enter into a state of joy. It's a state of being. And they're wanting you to let this out, release this past energy, because it's not going to be a happy emotion that you're carrying with you, right? Because whatever happiness that you do have within is something that you chose already every single day. So whatever emotion is still residing in you that needs to be released is oftentimes something that is preventing you from happiness. Okay? What does your heart want? So it's asking you now to figure out what it is that you truly do want, and especially if it's opposite of what you're actually feeling. They're wanting you to actually spend that time to go, that's not what I actually want. I actually want this or that, right? And to be able to be free to manifest that, because it is available for you. And this week they're really, really shining a spotlight on that energy this week. So let's get a card for you to be able to manifest this. How can we align you to this energy that they're projecting towards you? And we have, I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. So they're trying to get you to see that you are connected to the stream of life, which means that your desires, your manifestations are part of that connection. And the moment that you do see that, you will see that you are already connected, even if it's only energetically at this time, to your heart's desires, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you have, my mind is my tool to use in any way I wish. So it's super important for you to see that your mind is a tool. The thoughts, for this past life emotion that lives in you. Like we said, past energy like this is more of a depressive energy, and depressive energy can become obsessive, and that is in the mind. And they're wanting you to say to yourself that your mind is the tool to use in any way you wish. Now, if you wish to be free of this energy, it's important for you to truly express it. Now, either express it by speaking to someone, writing it down, or by drawing pictures, or sketching, or painting. You see that there's a bunch of artistic tools here. They're wanting you to express it in such a way. You might write a song. You just never know what this energy is for you. But they're wanting you to realize that this is something that's going to be worked on this week. You might find yourself a little bit more emotional than usual. You may find yourself having reoccurring thoughts about something. They're wanting you to express it in any way, shape, or form that you can, either artistically or by actually verbally telling someone, writing someone a letter saying, this is how I've been feeling. Write yourself this letter, or write it down and even burn this letter, because it is past life energy and it needs to be released and expressed. So they're wanting you to understand that you are part of the flow of life. You are connected to the divine. You are connected to your manifestations already. It's up to you to actually focus your energy on what it is that you want, so that you can actually be aligned to manifest that energy. All right, Virgo. Now we're going to go ahead and close this out and start the tarot portion. Now, I really would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay? It helps me to channel your energy better. It also helps the channel grow. And also, I'm on TikTok and Twitter, guys. So those links are down below as well in the description box in the About tab of my channel. Also, hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more videos as I upload. Okay, this is for Virgo. Let's get your oracle card to start off the direction of where they want us to focus on. With all that being said, all right, this is for Virgo. One last shuffle for Virgo. All right, Virgo, we have your higher self. We have deserving. Now listen, you have done a lot in your life. You do deserve to be free. Your higher self is your spiritual aspect of yourself, not the carnation, the earthly incarnation of yourself now. This is the person, the spirit that has gone through many lifetimes. Your higher self is coming forward right now to help you release those emotions that you've been carrying with you. All right, let's see what's going on, because you're deserving of being released of that. Listen, Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Empress. Listen. And then at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. You are deserving of this energy of love that you have around you at this time. Okay, you are deserving of being in control of your emotions. The King of Cups has a lot of emotions, but he's very mature about them. He's in the present moment. He's guided by his emotions, but logically it's controlled. Like he loves you, so he's going to make sure that you feel loved and, like kind of energy, but in a way where it's like, I know that you like certain things. I know that you like this kind of, whatever it is. And he knows that you're deserving of that energy. That is the kind of state of being that they want you in. Someone who isn't so impulsive, erratic with their emotions. Someone who is just healthy. And they say you're deserving of being this healthy King of Cups, whether you're male or female. This is not gender specific. It's about the energy of the masculine aspect of emotion. Being able to act off of emotions in a responsible way, right? And the higher self is telling you, Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Empress. They're telling you to get away from these tragic thoughts and these things that are conflicting with your happiness and your abundance. You see that the Empress is abundance and the Sun is your true happy. Look at the Five of Swords. That's what I was explaining about getting away from these conflicting thoughts, because the Six of Swords is after the Five of Swords. And with the Eight of Swords here, it's actually compromising your happiness. You're not able to see your happiness due to these feelings. With the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, that brings the Four of Swords, which is healing. And the Ten of Swords, they're wanting you to heal after seeing Ooh, wow. So you have this here. This is seeing the truth about the fact that this does not apply to you. Going back in a sense with the 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and 8 of Swords, they want you to see the truth of this energy, and they're wanting you to go back and gather all of the pieces that you left behind in your present incarnation. Your higher self is actually getting you to do that. And they're getting you to see that your situation is nowhere near as bad as it was. You're not having to escape something as tumultuous as you did in the past life, right? And they're wanting you to see that this is a new day and that you are abundant in this life. And this is an offer, this is a message of love that they're trying to give to you. You are deserving, okay? That to not be so defensive against with your heart, okay? That's wow. Listen, defending yourself against, and it's fragmented energy underneath this, right? It's difficult to believe in yourself and believe in your abilities and believe in what's going on around you if you don't know what's going on around you. So it's like you're fragmented all over the place. They're letting you know that you are deserving of not having to be that way, to be open. Look at that, the dove in the back of this king. That is a promise of miracles, right? Of a new day, a new dawn. Like all the things that happened in your past don't no longer apply. It's been atoned for. It's actually been rectified, and it's time for you to be in this energy now. Let's see what we can get for you. As far as this became a very deep week, I don't know if you're feeling very emotional or mentally just at war. Like, why there are things always happening to me? Why am I always having to heal from something? Why do I always feel very defensive? I'm not understanding it because there's no need for me to feel so defensive in this instance. I'm not even experiencing half the things that I had going on. I'm not even experiencing the things that warrant this energy. It doesn't warrant that energy. And you're like, why? But it's real, and I'm feeling it. Oh, Lord, help me. Let me get you a card here. This is for Virgo. All right, Virgo. We have, remember to practice self-love. Okay, a lot of this is about you truly loving where you are now. And the bottom of the deck is slow down and celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the life that you're in now. This life that you're in now is nowhere near what you came out of. Okay? Look at this, because they're wanting you to sail away. Whatever life you were in, it was tumultuous. It was like always some kind of struggle, always some sort of sabotaging energy, always something that you had to heal from all the time. And that's not the case now. But it's difficult to see that right now. And they're saying, sun, paint the sun back in your sky. You cannot make that up with that sun here. They're wanting you to find happiness. Like, forget about, it's not as bad as it seems here. You can't see that right now. And they're wanting you to see. You have to choose happiness. What we said at the beginning. It's a choice that you make, and it becomes a habit and then turns into the state of being of joy, right? Don't seek anyone's approval. This is not about what other people think at this time. It's not about other people validating how you are feeling, because you may explain this to somebody like, I don't know why, but I am feeling this way. And they're going to probably try for this to come out. They're going to, you're going to have expectations like, how could you feel that way when I've never did this to you? You may be insecure, and they're like, I've never given you a reason to be insecure with me. I've never, stepped out on you or betrayed you in any way. And you're like, well, I feel this way. And it may be because in your past life, there was someone who was always trying to one-up you, okay, here. And you always had to be on the defense. You were always in competition. There's something always going on. And they're telling you, don't seek the approval of the other person, even if they're not able to relate or to be able to really compute what you're saying, because they're like, how could you feel that way? And I never did that. That still does not mean that it's not real and it's not valid. So I'm thinking that's why they want you to use it as a tool to draw it out, write it out. Listen, time to collaborate. Time to collaborate here. Okay? It's time to collaborate with spirit, to really sit and look. And there's puzzle pieces here. You see that? You see that puzzle pieces with the moon and with this magician. It's time for you to truly believe in yourself. Understand it's very difficult to, but it's just time to believe you, believe the fact that that is actually happening to you, and to be able to draw, like really release it, put it down on somewhere, okay? And love yourself through the process. Like really just go, really think about how beautiful things are for you right now, and really try to decipher, does this feeling, is it warranted? And then allow yourself to feel the happiness that you're not actually dealing with this energy. You're not actually in this old state of life. Listen, be fearless and bold. And it's so important to do that instead of going, should I be feeling this way? And asking people, right? Do you think I should be feeling this way? Obviously, no. And, you know, sometimes it's an obvious no. Other times it's something you just need to look at. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, sometimes life stings. It's something that you really do need to just truly think about here, that when you do try to, you're wanting to reach out, you're wanting to tell other people, and it may sting that others are not going to be able to collaborate with you. It may sting that they're going to, they may not accept what you're trying to say, right? They're like, listen, we're working on this right now, and if you're not working on it with me, and this, however, it makes you feel, you know, they may, it may cause a problem, right? And not a deep problem, but it might sting a little. So it's very important for you at this time to truly start some sort of, do something artistic. Do something that will assist you in being able to decipher between what's today and what was yesterday. You know what I mean? All right, be fearless and bold. And practice self-love. Let's see what's going on. This is for Virgo from the angels. All right, Virgo, they say communicate clearly anyway. Be fearless and bold and communicate clearly anyway, right? It's very important that you do so. At the bottom of the deck, it's unlikely that this will sting. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. The angels are saying it's unlikely that it's going to be bad if you do say something to anyone. You need to celebrate yourself and not be so guarded when it comes to your heart. It's important when you do speak, you speak from a place of love and express your emotions as maturely as possible, as clearly as possible, so that they can understand. But don't expect anyone to be like, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, that sounds about right. They're not going to understand where you're coming from, okay? And if they do, I mean, wonderful. But just be aware not to really expect this, okay? The expectation of this will sting if you're having an expectation going into this communication. It's very important to be fearless and bold in this communication, but to let go of your expectations about it, and collaborate with them as well. But the angels did say it will be unlikely that it will sting. The only thing that will sting is you having these expectations of them being very, very understanding of it. They may not see it right at the moment. They may be like, why? Because I wasn't this way, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do anything to you, and then, so yeah, Virgo, I really, truly hope this helps. Okay. Now, if this resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links and all of my information is down below in the description box. Also in the the About tab of my channel. All right. Peace, love, and light, Virgo. Take care.